Hello people of YouTube, right here again, the Malik Aaron. And I have to put a little disclaimer about Mother. So I was new Darren Aronofsky movie. So originally I was planning on reviewing it, but then um it's just I'm conflicted on seeing it because I know it's getting a lot of hate from the mainstream, and I obviously knew that was going to happen. And usually, since I reviewed movies like Drive and Fight Club, movies that are also hated by the mainstream initially, this really doesn't surprise me, and it shouldn't really bother me. But I don't know. Just what I've heard about, just something like off about it. Like it was mismarketed in a way that was really turning people against it. And granted, I had the same effect on Drive and Fight Club. But with this, I don't know. Like, if I had to be brutally honest, there probably won't be a review. I might try to watch it. But either, like, I'll review it when it gets on DVD or never. Those are my two options. So, yeah. If I happen, all right. It's hard to put this in words. If I don't see Mother, my next movie review, and by movie review I mean movies I see in the theater, will be Kingsman: The Golden Circle, a movie I'm really excited about. After that, maybe Lego Ninjago. And after that, Blade Runner 2049. And after that, Happy Death Day. After that, maybe Jigsaw. I might want to see Geostorm just to see how bad it is. And then we get into November and December and all that jazz. So, yeah, it's a little disclaimer. Anywho, my review today, official review, is a movie that is very well received, very well liked by a lot of people, and is generally considered one of the best reboots of the modern era. Since in the modern era we're getting so many reboots, this one stands out among the crowd. That is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. This was made by Rupert Wyatt, who was supposed to do the Gambit movie, but then he dropped out, and Gambit is just currently in just the Phantom Zone at this point. So I don't know if that's ever gonna see the light of day. But anywho, it's a little backstory on this. So 10 years before this came out, Fox did a Planet of the Apes remake with Tim Burton. It starred Marky Mark himself, Mark Wahlberg, and Helen Bonham Carter, and Paul Giamatti and others. It's a really good looking ape costumes. The movie made a lot of money. However, it was very poorly received by critics and fans, especially for its "what the heck is this" ending. One of the most baffling twist endings of all time. And not baffling in a good way, like baffling in a very bad way. And so Fox decided to cancel the sequel, even though the movie did make a lot of money. It was one of the biggest movies of 2001. So, after that, after a decade, out came this. And the plot, well, I'll just read back this little description. It's not a great description, but it's something. Rise of the Planet of the Apes is a revolution in action and stunning visual effects. That's an understatement right there. Caesar, a standout performance by Andy Serkis. Yeah. At least, Fox gives him credit instead of the Oscars. So stupid. Is a chimpanzee who gains human-like intelligence from an experimental drug. Raised by the drug's creator, James Franco, Caesar ultimately finds himself imprisoned and take it from the humans he loves. Seeking justice, Caesar assembles a simian army and escapes, putting man-primate on a collision course that could change the planet forever. And they did. And War for the Planet of the Apes, which I already reviewed like 2 months ago. All the humans die. Stand in the human race. Except that one mute girl. But, anywho. So yeah, the movie starts off. You see like James Franco at his job, like a science research lab, while he's chimpanzees. He's doing his thing, and then he sees a little chimpanzee named Caesar. And then instead of, keeping him in the lab, he's just like, I'm gonna take this ape home. Raise it like a pet or something. Then after a while, you're thinking, oh, it's okay. But then you see like Caesar, wearing like clothes, and then like his neighbor, it's a pretty intense scene. Like James Franco's dad is not doing well in the head. I think he has he might have dyslexia. Man, I can't talk today. Yeah, he's just not 100%. Like, at James Franco decides he's got to take the drug that is not approved by anybody, and puts it on his dad. And at first, it's going okay, it's going good. Then he realizes maybe not so good on humans. And so, James Franco's dad and the bad neighbor, get into a fight, and Caesar, protects, James Franco's dad, because, it's family. And then he ends up biting the dude. And then you're just like, whoa. And so Caesar, considering everyone's gonna think he's dangerous, gets put into a zoo. Pretty much. All these other apes surrounding him. And then they tear off his clothes, and just like, you're not an ape, you're a human. You're not an ape, you're an ape in human clothing, so you're not an ape. So yeah, and he's also antagonized by, forgot his name. I know he's like Harry Potter's main little rival, and I know he's in the Flash. Tom Felton, that's his name. He gets antagonized by him, and Caesar realizes, ooh, this drug, maybe I could use it on the other apes so they can all think like me, and he does. Well, first, he gets some Chips Ahoy, some product placement to, bring him on his side. But that was before, but then he realizes that's not enough, so he uses the drug, and then they all come super smart. They all get the green eyes, and then they attack basically attack everybody, and this leads to one of the most epic scenes of all time, where Tom Felton, he's fighting with Caesar, and then he says that famous line, from the original, and then Caesar's just like, no, and then I can just imagine a whole bunch of audience members just like, whoa, oh snap. Yeah, that wasn't an oh snap moment. And then Caesar and his buddies escape, and then they, this leads to them, going on the Golden Gate Bridge and having to fight all the police. And it looks really cool. And then a whole bunch of fighting and action, because this is an action movie. And in the end, Caesar, Jennifer was like, can you please come home? And Caesar's like, no, I want to be with my real people, want to be with the apes, because apes together are strong. That's a quote you're gonna have to remember if you watch this trilogy. And then you're thinking, okay, it leads to a somewhat happy ending. Then you realize, out of all this, a disease came about, and then it wiped out humanity, and that's how we lead to Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and War for the Planet of the Apes, leading to the most one of the best trilogies in recent memory. That's why I think of this. Obviously, it's great. Andy Serkis, man, it's a shame he did not get an Oscar. He hasn't gotten an Oscar yet. Maybe they'll do like a special Oscar for him. They better, because if they don't, people are going to get triggered. But yeah, he's great as Caesar, because you really care about Caesar. Like, you're made to care for him. They do a really good job at it. You know, you want him to succeed and whatnot. James Franco's there because he's James Franco. We all know how he acts. The rest of the apes are really good. Especially Koba, who would soon be like the bad guy in the second one. Like, you get to see like a little hint of like, because like he has a grudge against humans, and then that leads to that big battle between him and Caesar in the next one. So yeah, the effects. What can I say that hasn't been said already? They're phenomenal, incredible. I'm just like, how did this not win an Oscar? Come on now. I mean, granted, it did lose the Oscar to Hugo, and Hugo is also a really good movie. So I'm not too mad at that. I mean, if it lost to something like Green Lantern, then we would really have a problem. But yeah. Yeah, the effects are just... If I had the greatest movie on effects alone, I give it a solid 11 out of 10. Because they are just incredible and very realistic. And blend very well with the, in the environment. Yeah, I think that's about it with Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. I highly recommend this movie to a whole lot of people. And this is probably, I'm just going to tell you right now, this is probably going to be the best reviewed movie this week, because after this, we take a huge dive in quality. So this is the only really good thing I'm gonna review this week. So just warning you. So yeah, 9 out of 10. Highly recommend it to pretty much anybody. Now we're going to get to a match that it was teased in the last set of reviews. Now it happens now. It's going to be Triple H against Batista. These two were former Evolution buddies, but then Batista turned on Triple H, and they had a pretty epic trilogy of matches in 2005. And now they're going to fight again because Batista, I guess he just wants more screen time. I don't know. So we're going to get to that right now. Alright, you two ready to fight?
Yes, I'm ready to kick his teeth in. Well, you better get ready, because you're gonna get the pedigree, the most destructive move of all time. As I mentioned repeatedly in our feud, that happened like 12 years ago. Besides, did you want to face me in real life at Mania? Yes, that would have been my final match to face you again. That'd be great. But WWE wants to be stupid. So, maybe it'll happen next year, since I might be going to Hall of Fame, but I don't know.
Alright, let's just get this over with. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding. And what's going to happen now? Oh, Batista. Oh. Close on Triple H. Oh. Knee to the face. Batista. Oh, swinging on like a baseball bat. Oh. Batista going to work. Oh. Power slam. Cover. 1, 2. Triple H kicks out.
Triple H is an opening. Oh, knee to the face. And Triple H. Oh, it's Triple H doing Triple H. Oh, neck breaker. Triple H doing now. Oh, elbow drop. Oh, right into the ropes. And Triple H right now. Oh, spine buster. Gonna end it early. 1, 2. Oh, Batista kicked out. Oh, a little power slam. Ugh. Ugh. Look at my strength. Oh, jeez. What's he doing now? No, not into the ropes. Oh. Batista. Oh, spine buster. What's Batista doing now? Got to give him a Batista bomb, baby. Oh. Batista bomb. I think that was pretty botchy. I want to do it again. Oh, no. Oh. That was a bit better, but still not that great. And also, for all you, go see Blade Runner 2049, please. I highly appreciate it. I'm getting sick and tired of all these plugins for Blade Runner 2049. I mean, I know it has a lot of hype, like 35 years of hype to be exact, but you don't have to hype it up every single video you're in. Well, I can if I want to. Besides, it needs all the help it can get. It's so expensive. Now, I'm not losing my movie star status. Well, I suggest you pin Triple H to get this over with. Because I think you spent too much time. 1, 2. Oh, yep, you spent too much time. You shut up with your sarcasm. Oh. Batista, you're making this very difficult for yourself. Yep, and you're leaving yourself completely wide open. Oh, knee to the face. What's Triple H doing now? Oh, another knee to the face. Oh, a weird spine buster, but still effective. What's Triple H doing now? Pedigree. Oh man, that should be it. Should be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Well, both men are down. Oh, Batista going after those ribs. Oh no, what's he doing? Oh, come on. That was low. Batista doing it. Oh. Well, he didn't really get him. Oh, there you go. Oh, man. Got him right there. Wait a minute. It's Shawn. Shawn wants revenge on Batista. Because, Batista attacked Shawn too. And Shawn, oh, a super kick. But I think Shawn wants to do a better one. Here it comes. Oh, super kicked him all the way in the ring. Come on, Hunter. I just got drilled. But okay. Triple H. Pedigree. Oh, that was one of the weakest pedigrees I've ever seen. So for that cover, 1, 2, 3, and he still pulls it off thanks to Shawn Michaels.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, problem. As long as we get him off the screen, we're good.
Okay. What's the next review?
It's not gonna be pretty.
What do you mean?
It's a part of another trilogy. It's the final one in the trilogy. Trying to think. Matrix? No, that's not so much later. The new X-Men series? Those movies, I think? I don't know. That timeline's so confusing. No, it's not that either. I'll give you a hint. It stars Liam Neeson. Oh, Taken. It's Taken 3. Oh no.
You mean the one where no one gets taken?
Yup.
Oh
Connor, are you okay? I'm okay. I'm triggered. Hated that movie. So stupid. The action looked horrible. Nothing made any sense. Liam Neeson should have died multiple times. It's... Why review these bad movies?
Because it just happens, okay? It's not like I want to do them. Well, since Triple H is having a bit of a breakdown, make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and we will see you next time, people. We are out of here.
Why do you always pick bad movies? First crappy kiddie movies, now this. We need to get something good quickly.
We will, Triple H, just unfortunately not now. And man, this got really awkward. And we are out.